Took a little rabbit trail. We didn't need to go there. We're back now. Hey guys, I just finished playing in my old blue book. That's what I call it because I don't have a name for it other than that. And I really enjoyed playing on this page here. And all I used was a piece of scrap painty paper that I was inspired by, stuck it on the page and built around it. Actually, this had some background on it already because I wiped off my excess paint from this page on here. So I started with a background of a little bit of white, gesso, blue, and I think some yellow mixed in. All the rest of it I added, but I really had fun, so I thought I would turn the camera on and do another page because I just really had fun doing it and it was relaxing. So I'm going to find another page to work in and get started. So I've kind of been going back and forth in my book. I start kind of at the front, then kind of move to the back, kind of move to the middle, and just working my way all around through the book. And so I'm kind of in the back right now, so I'm going to go about to the front a little bit here. And this looks like a good enough place. So first thing I want to do, because I like to do this, don't really have to all the time, but this is an older book, so I think I will go ahead and put a little bit of masking tape down the center of my page here. That way, as I'm working in my book, it'll stay a little more secure. And just put it down like this and tear it off. Okay, I put some deli paper behind my 2 pages here. And I'm most concerned about over here, not really in here any. And I'm just going to put a little gesso out on my pages. And I'm going to use my key card, I'm getting low, to wipe it in. I'm going to do both pages with the gesso, just so I'm prepping 2 pages. Whatever page I don't work on, it'll already have a little bit of prep on it for the next time I come in my book and I'm ready to work on a page, and that one's ready. This is the inspiration piece I'm going to use. This is a little piece of painty paper that's a scrap that I had in my box, and I really liked this area. I like this area too, but I really like this area here, so I'm going to use that. But I'm going to dry this first. I've decided to work on this side. I want a little bit more color on this page, and I thought that I would put a little pink, and this is Ceramic Coat Lisa Pink, and this is Mint Julep Green by Americana. And I'm going to take my same key card, I'm just going to put a little pink at the top and a little green at the bottom. Then I want a little bit more gesso to kind of blend the 2 together. Alright, I'll dry this and I'll be right back. Okay, what I want to do now is I want to glue this piece of painty paper onto my page. I don't want it connected. I'm going to glue it like right here, and I want this piece right here. I'm going to tear this off. I'm going to glue that there, and I'm going to glue this down here. I'm going to separate them. And I'm just going to use a glue stick to do that, to glue it down, not to separate them, because I tore it to separate them. Okay, I can tell you right now, this is just irritating the fire out of me, so I'm moving this paper, and I'm moving this paper. To heck with it. It messes up, it messes up. And I'm going to take my little clips here. I'm going to clip my little page down to help hold it while I work. Alright, I really enjoyed what I did with this page back here. I worked with this acrylic paint. It is just a regular acrylic paint. It's apple barrel black. The thing about this paint that I love is it came very watery. That's not the norm. Sometimes that happens, but this one was very watery. It's almost like I took the bottle and just added a bunch of water, so it's very liquidy, and I just use it as a drip, and so it's really down low here. It's almost gone, and I use it as like a watercolory type paint, and that's what I did here. That way I didn't have to thin it with water or anything. You can if you want to. I actually add water to my brush. But I'm going to use that again because I really liked doing this, and I'm going to do this again. Just make a stem here, and we're going to go from this little area of the flower down to here, and this one right here down to here with a little brush. And I'm going to put my paint out here. And I've got two little brushes. One for a bigger stem than the other. I'll wet my brush a little bit. Put some of this paint on. And I'm just going to follow this little, looks like a flower to me, down here. And I want that more watery looking, so I'll add a little water to my brush. And I'll just water it out a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and use the same brush for this one too. And this is a little tiny bud looking thing right here, so I'll use that too. That's pretty. And then I just take my brush and get it really wet and then put it back in the paint, and I'm just going to put some splatters down. And I have leftover here, so I'm just going to take the leftover and I'm going to put it on this page. And who knows what will become of it, but they'll be there for later use. Probably get covered up. While we're at it, I'm going to take some white paint, just regular acrylic white paint, and I'm going to go over these circles. I don't love that, so just do this. And we'll do something with it later. We're not working on that page anyway, so took a little rabbit trail. We didn't need to go there. We're back now. All right, this page here, I'm going to dry it. All right, I love this page. I love it just the way it is, but there's a couple more things I want to do. The scrap pile that I keep over there, it's usually whatever project I'm working on currently, and the last project we did was the hearts. So I still have my scraps over there, and so I went through and I pulled out this little piece of upholstery fabric. I thought it would look really cute down here, but I don't want to cover this black blob here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover part of this side and part of this side. So I'm going to cut it not in half. I want a little bit more on one side than the other. So about like that. And I'm just going to take some wet glue and put it right here. And you can't see it very well because it's very pale, but it's texture and I can see it and it makes me happy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll show you up close. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Sharpie poster paint pen and I'm going to write, you won't be able to see it very well, but I'm going to write right above this little fabric piece I added. I'm not going to write on it, I'm going to write above it. That's really pretty. Okay, then the last thing I'm going to do is think of a word that I want on here. I saw this little piece of tag that I had over there that I stamped out a word and I was going to use, and I decided not to, and I thought I would love that on there, but I really love this so much I don't want to distract from it too much, so I want something different. I'll use this for another page, maybe over here. And so I'm going to think of a word, and I'm going to take book paper, just something like this, and I'm going to stamp it on this little section and tear it out like I did here for this word, yes. And then I'll glue it down. The word I chose was calm. This just makes me think of calm. It's just so soothing to me. And so I stamped that out, and no, it's not a perfect stamp. That gives it charm to me, so I really like that. And if you're interested in the stamp set, it's an old stamp set. It's just called 30 Count Alphabet Stamp Set. And I have no idea where I got it because it doesn't say, but it was one of those cheap $3 sets, probably from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. It's just called Stamps Alpha Lover. Okay, and then I did take my Distress ink in walnut stain and I went around the edge of my word just a little bit. And I'm going to glue this word on. And I'm trying to decide where I want it. Kind of like it right there. So that's where we're going to put it. Pretty sure that I'm done. I don't know if I want to add pencil or not. I usually do, but I really love this. Let's see, we can always take it away, right? Let's just go around our word a little bit with some scratchly little marks. Yeah, like that. Then I'll just write over my writing down here. Oh, I just love it. It's just so pretty to me. And all this is just a piece of painty paper. I just cleaned off my brush or globbed up some paint on my table to get rid of it and saved it. And it's just so pretty to me. Okay, thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. And I might go ahead and do this page. If I do, maybe I'll film it. I got a little time. Maybe I'll use a few of my scraps over there. I really want to use this. So maybe I could put that over here somehow. Maybe I can incorporate some of my scrap papers that are over here. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.